Welcome, beautiful souls. Today we explore a relationship that quietly shapes every moment of our lives. This is the relationship with ourselves. Not self-esteem, not self-confidence or self-improvement, something deeper. Self-trust. Because every fear, every hesitation, every moment of confusion can often be traced back to one simple question. Can I trust myself? Can I trust what I feel? Can I trust what I know? Can I trust the quiet voice inside me? Many of us have spent years looking outside ourselves for answers, looking for permission, looking for certainty, for someone to tell us what is right. But what if the deepest journey is not about finding more answers? What if it is about remembering the wisdom that already lives within you? Today is an invitation not to become someone new, but to return to someone you have always been, before the world told you who you should be, before fear became louder than truth, before doubt became stronger than trust. So let us begin. Close your eyes, take a slow deep breath in, and gently exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your body to soften, allow the weight of this day to melt away. Nothing to solve. Nothing to fix. Nothing to achieve. Just this moment. Just this breath. And just you. Imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a beautiful ancient temple. This temple represents your inner world. The place within you that always has been existing. The place that existed before opinions, before expectations, before fear, before conditioning. And slowly walk inside. The temple is silent, peaceful, sacred. And in the center of this temple you notice someone waiting for you. It is you. Not the version that performs, not the version that struggles, not the version that tries to earn love. The deepest version of you. The one who has always known. The one who has always been watching. The one who has never abandoned you. Approach them slowly. Look into their eyes. Notice the kindness there. Notice the patience. Notice the love. And hear them say, I have been here all along. I never stopped believing you. I never stopped guiding you. I have only been waiting for you to listen. Take a deep breath. Allow those words to settle in your heart. And gently remain in this sacred place as we continue. One of the greatest misunderstandings is that self-trust and confidence are the same thing. They are not. Confidence says, I believe I can succeed. Self-trust says, I will stay with myself even if I fail. Confidence depends on outcomes. Self-trust depends on relationship. Confidence rises and falls. Self-trust remains. You can be uncertain and still trust yourself. You can be afraid and still trust yourself. You can make mistakes and still trust yourself. Because self-trust is not faith in your perfection. It is faith in your presence. Nobody is born distrusting themselves. Watch a child. A child trusts their laughter, their tears, their curiosity, their instincts, their feelings, their desires. Then slowly the world begins teaching something else. Don't say that. Don't feel that. Don't want that. Don't be that. And a split begins. A child discovers that being accepted often requires abandoning parts of themselves. This is where self-doubt is born. Not because something is wrong with us, but because survival taught us to trust external voices more than our inner knowing. And over time, the voice inside becomes quieter. Not because it disappeared, but because we stopped listening. Most people believe the greatest tragedy is making their own choice. But the deeper tragedy is living disconnected from yourself. Many people do not suffer because they choose poorly. They suffer because they repeatedly choose against themselves. Every time your heart whispered no, and you said yes. Every time your soul whispered, this matters, and you ignored it. Every time your intuition spoke and fear made the decision, a small distance appeared between you and yourself. And eventually, that distance became a way of life. Until one day a person asks, who am I? What do I really want? What do I truly feel? The answers were never lost, only ignored. Why we create certainty? This is one of the most important spiritual lessons. The mind wants certainty, but the soul wants trust. The mind says, show me the whole path first. Life says, take the next step. Imagine walking through a dark forest carrying a lantern. The lantern, a lamp, only illuminates a few feet ahead. Most people stop, they want the entire map. But life never works that way. The next step creates the next step, and then the next, and then the next. Trust is not seeing the whole path. Trust is taking the step that is visible now. Many people say they trust life, but they do not trust themselves. Yet life speaks through you. Life speaks through your intuition, through your body, through your emotions, through your deepest knowing, through your inner guidance. How can we trust life while distrusting the very instrument through which life communicates? Self-trust is not self-centeredness. Self-trust is listening to the place within where life itself is speaking. Many spiritual seekers say, I trust God, but they do not trust themselves. Let us look deeper in the divine. If the divine lives within you, if your soul carries a unique expression of creation, if wisdom can move through your heart, why should every external voice deserve more trust than a sacred intelligence already living within you? This does not mean blindly following every impulse. It means learning to distinguish fear from truth, noise from knowing, or ego from wisdom. The deeper your connection to the divine becomes, the more naturally self-trust emerges. Because you begin realizing the voice of the soul was never separate from the voice of God. Many people say, I will trust myself when I stop making mistakes. But mature self-trust says, I trust myself even when I make mistakes. This changes everything. Because life was never asking you to be perfect. Life was asking you to be present. Children learn to walk by falling, yet adults expect themselves never to fall. And because they fear mistakes, they stop moving. The deepest self-trust comes when you realize, I may choose wrongly, I may fail, I may lose, I may stumble, but I will not abandon myself. I will stay present. I will learn. I will grow. I will remain my own ally. And suddenly, fear loses much of its power. Perhaps self-trust is not something we build. Perhaps it is something we remember. A relationship that existed before fear, before shame, before conditioning, before self-judgment. Perhaps the deepest healing is not becoming better. Perhaps it is becoming whole, returning home to yourself, returning to the one companion who has walked beside you through every joy and every sorrow, returning to the one presence that has never truly left. You. I'm offering you to do this meditation. I will not abandon myself. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. And gently exhale. Imagine yourself standing beneath a vast night sky filled with stars. The universe feels infinite, silent, alive. And before you stands every version of yourself you have ever been. The child, the teenager, the wounded one, the frightened one, the hopeful one, the successful one, the broken one, the one who felt lost, the one who felt forgotten, the one who felt alone. They are all here, and they are all looking at you. Slowly walk toward them. Open your arms and invite them closer. One by one, they gather around you. No judgment, no shame, no rejection, only acceptance, only love, only presence. Place your hand on your heart and silently repeat. I welcome every part of myself. I honor every part of my journey. I forgive myself for the times I abandoned myself. I forgive myself for the times I doubted myself. I forgive myself for believing I needed to be perfect. And I choose a new relationship with myself. I choose kindness. I choose honesty. I choose presence. I choose trust. And now hear those words. I may not know every answer, but I trust myself. I may not see the entire path, but I trust myself. I may experience fear, but I trust myself. I may stumble, but I trust myself. I may fall, but I trust myself. Because I know this: I will not abandon myself. Feel those words. Let them move through your body. Let them reach the deepest places within you. And now imagine a warm golden light appearing in the center of your heart. The light grows, expands, radiates through your entire body, filling every cell, every moment, every memory, every wound, every forgotten corner of your being. The light whispers, you are safe, you are loved, you are guided, you are enough. You can trust yourself. Rest in that feeling. Breathe. Receive. Remember. And when you're ready, slowly bring awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to this moment. Take one final deep breath, and as you exhale, carry this truth with you. The journey of self-trust is not the journey of becoming someone else. It is the journey of finally coming home to yourself. Thank you for being here, and thank you for remembering the wisdom that has always lived within you. See you tomorrow.